Today, let's discuss why so many real estate agents are running off to Real Broker. Today, we're going to discuss the major benefits that make that decision for agents harder and harder to ignore. My name is Jonathan B.J. Hayes. I am a local realtor in Port St. Lucie, Florida, and I am part of the Real Broker family. Welcome to the channel, the multiple income stream agents. Everybody out there, welcome. All my information is below. If you would love to learn more about being at Real Broker, in cashing checks in multiple ways, all my information is below in the description. You can get your one-on-one video conference with me to discuss the benefits of Real. So today we're going to get things kicked off here. As you know, I'm a part of Real Broker. I'm fully immersed in everything real, and today we are going to go over some of those benefits because there's many of them, but we're going to talk about the main points that made me jump ship and come on board here at Real. So why are people leaving? That's the first thing let's tackle. So the world of real estate is changing, and it is changing very fast, and it's going to change even faster in the next couple years here. So the biggest thing is agents want to feel like they have ownership and a stake in the real estate company, the brokerage that they are representing. That's number one. When you do that, you need to reap the benefits of the harvest. And I'm not just talking about sell a house, receive a commission. Yeah, how about all the other stuff like attracting agents, putting money in the broker's pocket? I should get a cut of that too. On top of that, not only do we want that, but we want the technology that is going to fuel the development of real estate in the coming future. Now, back in the day, everything was brick and mortar. You had to sit in one location and that's all you could do. Those days are over. The internet, AI, all the above. Now you can live in California and sell houses in Florida. Yeah, a lot of people don't like to hear about it, but you can do it and it can be done. You can sit on a beach somewhere in Maui and sell houses. You need a brokerage that's going to give you all the tools necessary, and not only just give you the tools, but give you the support and allow you to brand yourself to move the needle so you can sell as many houses as possible. That's what Real allows you to do. So number one, you're getting ownership in the company if you want it. And number two, you can build your own brand and sell houses from wherever you would like. So let's get into everything here at Real. Number one, you're going to keep more of your commissions. That's what we want to do. We want to keep more of your commission. So for me, this was very hard because I came from 100% brokerage. All I paid was a transaction fee and all my money stayed in my pocket. That's the reason it took me as long as it has to come on board with Real, because I just couldn't fathom giving somebody $12,000 just to give it to them. Well, until I figured out all the other goodies that come along with it, and real fast that $12,000 can come back in your pocket times 5 or 25 if you wanted to. Number two, tech-powered brokerage services. As we talk, they give you all the tools, all the technology. It's all incorporated into one nice, easy app on your phone. You can run your whole business from Rezen from your phone. Literally, sign documents, all the above. It's slick. We'll go into more details later on these individual pieces. Number three, earn more with revenue share. Now, this is the thing that got me here, folks. The revenue share. Instead of me telling people to go somewhere and not seeing anything or getting a ugly trophy at the end of the year, for every person you bring into the brokerage under you, sort of like a broker's supposed to recruit people, you will be rewarded for those services. Every person that caps, you can make $4,000 a year off of them. And if they bring somebody on and they cap, you can make $3,200 off of them. And if they come on that third tier, you're making even more money. Yes, it's endless. There's many, many ways. And number 4, you want to build equity. The way that equity is built around here is in the form of stocks. That's right, stock. Stock means ownership. That's correct. Number 2, here we go. So let's talk about splits. So your split here to start at real is 85-15 with a 12K cap. So 85% of your commission stays in your pocket, 15% goes to real until you reach $12,000. Once you reach $12,000, you don't have to pay any real commissions, but you will have to pay a transaction fee going forward of $285 per transaction. So that's what I had at my last brokerage. I was 100% and just paid a transaction fee. Once you hit $12,000, all that's gone. So essentially, like I live in Florida, that's like 6 deals. After 6 deals, you're getting all your money anyway, and you can take part in all this revenue share and all the other goodies like stock that we talked about. There is a $750 annual fee. So what they do is after your first 3 deals, they will take $250 from each deal each year, okay? And then as we talked, once you cap, it's $285 per transaction fee, okay? Let's move on to the next thing, the actual technology. So this is pretty slick. And a lot of brokerages usually just have like a CRM, something nice with a website, which is cool, and you know, it's gone a long way. But Real, woo, they've got a whole tool suite of everything that they offer, and the majority of it is free. If you do want to use Lofty, there is a $40 monthly fee. Now I can tell you, Lofty does just about everything imaginable for that $40 fee. If you tried to purchase that yourself, it's in the hundreds a month. So the technology itself, it's called Rezen. It's unbelievable, man. You can run your whole business from your phone. I mean, sign papers, know how much your next commission is, how many houses you've listed, what your downline looks like, how much money you're gonna make next month. They got you covered. There's also something else in there called Real Signature. So like I like to use .loop. Some people like to use Form Simplicity. You can continue to use them. You're gonna need a way to bring in the documents, but they have something called Real Signature where you can actually sign the documents directly from Real Signature, which is in Rezen, and it's very simple to use. They make this thing very, very, very easy. The next thing they have is something called Workday. So when you see it, Workday looks a lot like Facebook because it was built by Meta without all the other nonsense around it. So it's your own community where you can instantly get a hold of your broker. You can see the other agents that are in your area. So if you have questions, you can go back and forth, and it's your own private platform. All this is set up under this Rezen and is given to you by Real. All this is next gen technology that they are giving you here, and it's all part of being Real Broker. They have something called the Real Academy in there where they have live sessions with agents that are knocking it out the park that show you how to mastermind and do well with YouTube or TikTok, or the latest trends for listing, help you get more listings. Everybody here at Real wants to help each other because it's in our best benefit. The better I do, the more houses I sell, the more houses you sell, I'm making money off of you. So I want you to be better than I am, because when you cap, I'm making money. When the person under you caps, you're making money and so am I. It's just a wonderful community and everybody is here to help each other learn. The Real Academy, it is absolutely awesome. So that's something I've been using a lot. And the fifth one, as we already talked, it's the 𝐒𝐍𝐉 app from your phone. Literally, you can run your whole real estate business literally from your phone through 𝐒𝐍𝐉, start to finish, straight up. Me, as I go forward, there's very little things I actually use a laptop or a desktop computer or even a tablet for. Everything I do is from my phone, from shooting videos to contracts, all the above. So that's the technology portion. We're gonna talk about my favorite portion though. It's the rev share. I make no qualms. I don't tell anybody anything any different. I am here for this, the revenue share. I want to build out my business, sell houses, and show other people how to do the same thing in my organization. As I mentioned, my calendar information is below. If you want to know more about Real Broker, schedule an appointment with me and we'll meet one-on-one. So it's the rev share, guys. So quite simply, this is how it works. It goes 5 levels deep, okay? And what they did was, over at the other place, EXP, they loaded all the money at the bottom, 7 and 8, level 7 and 8, which only 48 people ever got to level 8 out of like 90,000. They're giving it to you up front. So here's the breakdown. They go 5 levels deep in your organization. Tier 1, $4,000. Tier 2, $3,200. Tier 3, $2,400. Tier 4, $1,600. Tier 5, $800. So, myself, bring you into Real. So you would be in my first line. When you cap, I make $4,000 off you per year. You bring on board another agent. When you bring on that agent, that would be my second line. I would make $3,200 a year off that person. That person brings in somebody, I get $2,400. That person, $1,600, and so forth. So as you can see, I was worried about the cap of $12,000. Literally, if I bring 3 people into Real each year and they cap, I just got my $12,000 back. Now, could you imagine what that looked like if you were bringing 25 people a year into your organization, okay? Now, we all know everybody's not gonna cap, you know, but let's use the 80-20 rule. Let's say only 20% of the people cap, you know? So you have 6 or 7 people that cap, and that's just on your first line. If you got 7 people that cap, that's $28,000 from your first line. What about the people that they bring in? Let's say they have 1 or 2 that cap. That's another $3,200. Yeah, do the math. Do the math. Now, there are some qualifiers. We can talk about that on the call, but you can instantly see why I finally made that jump, because there's multiple streams of income. The last thing we're going to talk about in now for me is getting almost more exciting than the actual rev share. It's the stock options. So guys, I followed EXP for a long time, and everybody knows the real estate stocks are down a little bit right now, but even EXP's at like $15.50, okay? EXP's at $15.50. Right now, Real is at $1.60. I can just tell you, I firmly believe, and this is my opinion, in the next 6 years, Real is going to be bigger than EXP. So if you can get in here now and get these stocks at $1.60 a share, Even if they only go to $10, you know how much money you just made? Think about that. How do you get this stock? One, when you cap, they give you stock. Number two, when you attract agents, they give you stock. Three, you can purchase stock on your own through the stock purchasing program, which you have. So you take 5% of your commission before you cap. You put in 5, they'll match it with another 10. Once you cap, you put in 10, they'll match another 20. So guys, as realtors, we waste so much money. I know a lot of realtors, as soon as they get a $15,000 check, they're running off on a month vacation or buying a new toy or doodad. This stock portfolio section alone, if you just say, look, save 5% from each check, you've instantly saved $20,000, $25,000 a year if you're a high producing agent. And Lord knows what the stock's going to be. There are just so many endless ways to make money here. And the beauty is, the company's yours. When you have stock in something, you have ownership. I know there are others out there that think like me. I know there's others out there that are at 100% brokerages and say, yeah, I just want to keep my money. By the way, there's something else that goes into this that I must share. Another reason why I really made this move is it no longer pigeonholes me to one place. I can pick up and leave Port St. Lucie, Florida, and move to Texas, Georgia, Arizona. And even if it takes me 6 months to get my traction and my branding going to sell a house, guess what? My rev share is coming through the door. I'm still seeing $7,000 checks, $20,000 checks a month. Yeah, it's possible, guys. And I share this with you because I know people that are doing it. And all it is it's just consistency. Anything you do in life takes consistency. The worst thing you can do is a lot real fast because you're gonna quit. It gets monotonous, it gets hard, it gets boring. Do just a little bit a day, every day, and I guarantee you will see progress. This is Jonathan B.J. Hayes with The Real Broker, multiple income stream agents. Welcome. Thank you for spending time with me. Guys, all my information is below. Get on that calendar if you want to learn more about joining The Real Broker. I would be more than glad to talk to you and sponsor you and give you all the tools you need to be successful and make all your dreams come true. And I'm going to leave you with this one thing. God has put greatness inside of all of us. It's up to us to bring it out. Till we speak again next time, everybody, stay safe, be blessed.